Hello everyone, I'm back here. I've told you before I would do a video about depth of field and how it changes with your aperture. And what I've done is I've set myself up with a 24mm f1.4 to f16 lens on a tripod, and we're going to take some pictures of this bark of this tree, because the tree has a curvature to it, so stuff gets farther away, and we're going to see the changes that are made when you change the aperture. All right, so here's our setup. We got the camera on the tripod. We got the on it. We're running ISO 800, and right now we're at f1.8, and we're going to use the autofocus. And on these Nikon cameras, when it's in focus, the little square turns green. We're going to take a picture. Okay, here's our image zoomed way in, taken at f1.4, and as we zoom out, if you notice on the left and the right sides how the objects that are getting farther away are getting less and less in focus. This is because the aperture is wide open and the things that are in the very center are in focus, but the things that are farther away continue to get more and more out of focus as we zoom out. Now we'll change to f5. Notice that our shutter speed has changed. We're still at ISO 800, and we're down to 1/320 for shutter speed. Notice that the focus changed when we changed the aperture, so now I had to refocus. Now we'll zoom all the way on this one, and as we zoom out, you will see that this time more left and right of the center is in focus than it was at 1.4. Now we're at f5. Each time that we continue to close the aperture down, make the aperture smaller, the more that comes in focus farther away from the lens. I'll take her up to f8. We'll do one more. We'll do this one. See, it needs to focus again because the way the light's coming in to the lens has changed. Okay, so here we are at f8. As we zoom out, even more left and right of center are in focus. This is because we continue to close down the aperture and let the light come in and diffract differently across the lens. As you can see, almost everything is in focus now. Now we're all the way to f16. Focus again. And take a picture. So here we are at f16. And you'll notice that even more of the trunk of the tree is in focus. The more we tightened down the aperture, the more that became in focus. The depth of field got larger. More depth of field. Well, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, leave a comment. Be sure to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.